Okay, all right, so we are recording with our last round of sessions for today. So we have Harrison, who is on Zoom.
All right, so you guys can hear me, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Well, welcome to my session. Okay. I'm going to talk about beyond convenience, AI enhanced learning. We all know AI, especially generative AI tools bring some excitements, opportunities in education, like our previous presentation, but also raise some challenges and questions. For example, as educators, we always would like to use technology to promote students' high-order thinking skills. You see, Bloom's taxonomy on this side. But ChatGPT, this kind of generative AI is so powerful. We also worry about what if students let the AI do their work. So in return, actually will reduce or diminish their thinking skills level. So the question is, AI e-learning can deepen or diminish our students' higher thinking skills? I'm sure in order to find the answers, we go through our teaching practice. Here's mine. My teaching practice involved two graduate courses from the MSCD program last semester. The first one is called the EDU 511, World Wide Web and Multimedia in Education. So this course is a hands-on project-based learning course. Students usually explore digital resources and integrate digital tools to design and develop a series of real-world learning activities and projects. Here are a couple of examples. This one is the interactive whiteboard learning activity. So these students developed with the purpose, instruction, and then students pick up the tool, start to interact, work on this area, and here's the result. Another one is, animated explainer video. This one is very short.
Calling all young inventors. Join us for a night of discovery and innovation at the FJHS Science Fair. Dive into the world of discovery through the scientific method to explore a world of phenomenon. Explore the wonders of science with us. Sign up with your science teacher today and let your imagination soar. Permission slips are due Thursday, April 10th. The Science Fair will take place on June 16th from 6:30 until 7:30 p.m. in the Junior High Library. All participants are able to win fun prizes. Some examples of previous prizes include a membership to the Rosamund Gifford Zoo.
So another course is called EDU 595, Professional Synthesis and Portfolio Development. So this course basically asks students do the self-reflection on their professional development and collect artifacts to develop their own professional portfolio. Here's a example of the products. You see, the students introduce themselves and why they want to become a teacher. What's the attributes, and then based upon the teacher standards and to the self-reflection to present their understanding and also to show representative evidence artifacts. So this course is primarily focused on reflective and critical thinking. So why do I choose these two courses? I have reason for that. As we know, usually when the learning tasks become complicated, we always encourage students to find one or two partners to discuss together about ideas, assess the products, and provide feedback for the revisions. However, due to the constraints of the location, space, and time, students hardly meet together. So most of the time, students finish those learning tasks by themselves. So for the past semester, I tried to encourage students use AI as a virtual partner to work together on these learning tasks. So how do I do? Here's the assignment I designed for the EDU 511 hands-on project-based course. So it will, we have to be purposefully provide structured, detailed steps. So I do ask students to use AI to go through those 4 parts. Number one, project initiation. Then part 2, develop proposal and revise it. And part 3, start to design and develop the project, also with the evaluation. And finally, I do ask students to write self-reflection paper based on their learning experience. What are the advantages and disadvantages they do believe. And here is the for the EDU 595 reflective learning course. So again, I provide very specific steps. Step 1, ask students to conduct initial portfolio self-assessment. Then number 2, they ask one of AI tool like ChatGPT to generate the feedback. Then number 3, make the comparison and synthesize those insights for their revision. Then number 4, they start to revise their portfolio. And finally, I also ask students to write a self-evaluation report based upon this learning experience. So what's the answer? What's the answer for this question? does AI actually deepen or diminish our students' higher thinking skills? Well, I'm still in the process to code and decode students' self-report, but I can provide preliminary results based upon an online survey. Here's an online survey. I do ask students to answer, respond 14 items, include one open question item and four of those reverse coded items about their perception of AI in their learning. And I get a response very overwhelmingly positive. So the answer, the answer is we can see, if we design and develop our learning activities by integrate AI tools into our teaching and learning, the simple answer is it can improve students' high-order thinking skills. At least they feel about it. As we can see, both courses read question number 1. AI can analyze complex information. And question number 5, AI is easy to use for deep thinking, very highly. And both courses, students read AI can encourage, can improve, enhance their critical thinking skills. For those 4 reverse coded items, students generally disagree that AI can hinder analytical skills. AI is confusing. AI reduce independent thinking. They just don't agree with that. But on the other hand, students still, more favorable human learning partners. It is interesting, we know AI is kind of very powerful, but for those specific, context-specific, detailed, original work, actually is limited on the creativity, according to the student's response. On the other hand, AI can provide very positive, structured feedback for those learning tasks. It's like reflecting and require reflecting and critical thinking contents. So, well, this my answers I find is quite positive, but still, this is a very complicated issue. I plan to continue to integrate AI tool into my courses for the next semesters, for the next semester. So if any questions and comments, I would like to answer and respond. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Harrison. Does anyone in the room have any questions or comments?
I successfully shut up everybody.
Do any of our other Zoom participants have questions or comments before we give Harrison a break? All right, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.